We combine tailor-made speed, maximum forgiveness, and a new level of fitting to give you more distance from more of the face. Unlock another level with the all-new QI35.
Yeah, that's the one.
From TaylorMade.
Rory, thanks for joining us inside the ropes, and congratulations. A fabulous week for you and the entire Manitoba Bison's men's golf club out in Chilliwack. What's it like to be back as an individual who finished tied for second and as a team who finished in that number 3 spot? Really a historic 48 hours for the U of M.
Yeah, it's awesome. The last few years, the program hasn't been overly successful at the event, so we knew we had a really good group going into this year. We had a lot of young guys last year and a lot of talent this year. 8 really good players on our roster, and we kind of flipped the script this year. Like, we had higher expectations for ourselves, and our coaches set the bar higher. And I think we went into it with a much better mindset, and it went really well this week. So that was awesome to see.
Before we talk about the week that was, can you maybe just expand a little bit on that maturation process for not only you but your entire team, and how you guys have been able to kind of bump it up to the next level?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, last year at this event, we had 4 guys there for the first time. So obviously, you're kind of seeing things for the first time. You're getting your feet wet. You're settling in, and it's a game of nerves, right? So lots of nerves out there. And then this year we had some more experienced guys, a couple guys who had played the year before, and I think that just like that maturity process and being able to kind of learn from last year and take the next step is a big thing for sure.
You opened up with a 71 on Monday, and then yesterday you shoot a sparkling 64. And I know you and I were talking before we came on the air, boy, you couldn't have got a better start on that front 9 going 5 under, along with 4 pars. Did it just feel like you were kind of on cruise control? Can you walk us through it?
It did, yeah. That front side, you start off on the par 5, and then you play 2 and 3, which are kind of the last 2 tougher holes on the side. And I kind of just wanted to get through that first 3 holes and settle in. I did a good job of that. And then, 5, 6, 7, lots of opportunities. 9's a good opportunity. And I kind of just stuck to my game plan, executed, picked good targets. And with how soft the greens were, if you were on, you could really attack. And I definitely took advantage on that front side there.
What was it with your game over the week? You talk about being able to put the ball in the hole when you get on the putting surface, but was it the entire process for you, or was there one thing specific that was really paying off?
Yeah, it's a weird golf course. It actually doesn't suit a lefty as much as you'd think. There's a lot of dogleg rights and tee shots that you'd kind of think you'd want to shape it left to right. So there was a few times where like you're not all very comfortable, but I think it forced me to pick really good targets and make committed swings. And then it was a course where if you were hitting it well off the tee, it wasn't too long, and there were a lot 5 par 5, so there were lots of holes to attack. And I think I just with how soft the greens were, you're able to kind of throw wedges right at flags, and I just did a good job of picking good targets off the tee. I think was kind of the main focus for me.
I love how you say that, because I think as a right-handed player, I think all golf courses are built the other way, and you have no success. So it's kind of neat that you were able to pick out something like that early. You had success, obviously, and you were battling in that 1-2 spot for most of the day, and then you finished, and you had about 45 minutes before you found out exactly how it would wrap up officially. What was that time period like for you?
Yeah, it was weird. I finished, and I hadn't really checked the leaderboard at the end of the day until the end of my round. I mean, going into the day, I'd shot 1 under the day before, so I was 5 shots back, and I knew there were going to be some more numbers posted. So I didn't really think I was going to be in contention. And then obviously you get hot on the front side, and then finish with 3 birdies coming in, and I realized I was tied for the lead at one point. So then at 45 minutes, I got changed because we were going to miss our flight, so we had to go. And then we were like, well, I should probably stay because I had a chance to be in a playoff here. So I got changed back in new golf clothes, went and hit balls for a little bit, hit putts for a while, and then the live scoring like stopped updating, so we were all confused. And then eventually, the other guy who ended up winning made a birdie coming in. But yeah, it was a 45 minutes of like confusion and suspense, but it was a cool experience. I was looking forward to the playoffs. So
What was the entire experience like for you? I know you've played golf for a long time along with your hockey career, but you've kind of taken it to the next level here over this past season.
Yeah, I played a lot of recreational golf as a kid, and then when I stopped playing hockey around 5 years ago, I really started to love golf more and want to play competitively. And then this last year, after I started playing Bison's last year, was kind of my first real year of like competitive tournaments and stuff. And I'm still learning as I go and having lots of fun doing it. But yeah, this year was great for me. I definitely took some big steps. Played well in the amateur. Got to play the Canadian amateur, was a great experience. And then this year was just more building blocks and learning, which has been really good for me.
You touched on it. You played in the match play championship and then obviously the non-auto court men's amateur. What were those two experiences like for you, getting a taste of the provincial heat?
They were great. The match play was tons of fun. I lost in the second round, but it was a total bloodbath of a match. And then the amateur was good. Southwood was a great course for me. I love courses where I can hit driver all the time and stuff. So lots of fun there. Played pretty well. And then yeah, I mean, just every tournament is a learning experience for me, especially with not a ton under my belt. So they're all tons of fun, and it's been a great summer for me.
Well, we look forward to the off season and then getting back at it when the snow melts. So again, congratulations on this year. I know we're going to catch up to your head coach Devin Shade next week and kind of take an entire look back at the year for the Bisons. But a heck of a run by you and your team. Congratulations once again.
Thanks for having me on.